Hi there, I'm Pauline Messenger, and I am delighted to announce that I have just published my third book, Turn Your Life Around. It's everything I wished my 20-year-old self had known. And I thought, being 66 and I've had a lot of lessons in my life, that I would like to share what I have learned over the time. I don't really want to go without passing it on and maybe helping somewhat. The first chapter, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to read a chapter to you every day as my gift to you this Christmas, and in the hope that if there's someone out there struggling, or something might just appeal to you, then it's my gift to you this Christmas. So the first chapter is all about who are you, or who are we? Our souls are here to have an earthly experience in a human body. We will get lessons in life which will make our souls grow. The bigger the lesson, the more we evolve. Your name, your time, and date you were born all have a much bigger meaning. It might be hard to understand, but we have all signed up for lessons before we were born. We also chose our parents and siblings for the lessons they were able to teach us. Nothing is coincidental. Everything has a deeper meaning. You might even be here to break the patterns your parents, grandparents, and ancestors made, or maybe you are here to pay karmic debt. But one thing is for sure, the bigger the lesson, the more your soul will grow on your journey to enlightenment. If life gets tough, then it's possibly because you have chosen free will and gone off the straight and narrow. But once you get back on track, you will see life start to work out for you. It just means you will have learned and grown more as a person. Trauma in our lives gives us huge lessons, which we have again signed up for to help us grow. If you don't learn a lesson the first time, the lesson will keep presenting itself, each time getting louder and louder, until such a time when you just cannot ignore it. Once you have learned what it is it's trying to teach you, then it's time to move on. When you were born, you were given every tool you needed to get you through your life. All you need to do is listen to your gut instinct. If you need help, God, the universe, will send someone to help you. What do I mean? Well, you know that gut feeling you get, or something just tells you to do something, go somewhere, change direction, phone someone. That is your gut feeling. It's the most reliable thing you have. It's your connection to your higher self, source, the universe, God, your creator, depending on your beliefs. You might be thinking, no, I'm going to do it my way. This is known as free will. Instead, start listening to that voice in your head, or going with your gut feeling, and see how your life changes. I am going to give you small, easy ways of how to change your life and the way you are living. It will change your life forever. How do I know? I walk the talk. In 2004, I was in a very deep black hole, which I found very difficult to get out of. I kept sliding back down. What I discovered was when I gave my problems up to God, yes, I am 100% believer. So much has happened to me, I am in no doubt. I started to listen and take note. Spirit was giving me signs, and slowly I started to notice, to listen and take action. Then I noticed my life started to change for the better. For example, you may need to become more patient, kinder, tolerant, Learn to stand on your own 2 feet. If you lose a parent when you are young, you might need to learn to take on the responsibility of that parent. If you have lost a child, especially a baby, their job might have been to teach you what it is to love unconditionally. What we must learn is that we do not own our children. They are a gift from God, and when it is time for them to return home, we must be grateful that they have touched our lives. They never leave us. They are only just a hair's breadth away. I may add, I have lost both parents, my dad when I was 27. I lost both my brother and sister. I'm the last one standing, so to speak. I lost my eldest son, Stephen, when he was 29. He died in a freak accident out in Dubai, and I had to fly out and organise to have his body brought home. His coffin was in the hold of the plane I flew back to England on. When I divorced, I lost my husband, my business, my job, Stephen for a while, and my family, who ostracised me for 16 years. There was a time when I had the bailiff at the door. I thought I was going to lose my home. I lived 3 weeks with just 1 chair, 2 beds for me and my youngest son, Paul, and enough crockery and cutlery for the 2 of us. Health-wise, I have had asthma all of my life, atomic eczema, acute angina. In 2018, I had a triple heart bypass. This happened after Stephen came to me in a dream to take me home. But I woke and realised I was having severe chest pains. I told him I couldn't go with him. I still had work to do, and so I rang 999. I know what it feels like to be alone in a deep, dark hole. Fortunately, I had my faith, which got me through it all. Each time I had trauma to deal with, God seemed to give me an opportunity to travel. I might add, I love to travel, go on adventures, whether they are small ones, like staying on Holy Island to experience what it feels like when the tide comes in, or to go to Bali and visit Ketutsun, the son of the guru from the film Eat, Pray, Love, which Julia Roberts starred in, or spending Christmas Day in a boat on the River Ganges in India. With faith, hope, kindness, love, trust, and perseverance, you can do it. I am proof. With regards to your uniqueness, it could be you are clever at a certain subject, or clever with your hands, being creative, can speak several languages. Maybe you are a good listener, organiser, good at sport. You might stand out in a crowd if you have red hair, birthmarks, freckles, a scar. Remember, they are there and have been given to you for a reason. It's part of your uniqueness. The reason you stand out in a crowd is because God, the universe, wants the world to notice you and your uniqueness. Be proud of it. Be proud of what makes you, you. Each one of us has been given unique gifts for us to use whilst we are here, to enable us to make the world a better place to live in. Use your gifts to the best of your ability. Don't procrastinate. You and your gifts are needed now, today. If you don't know what it or they are, ask someone close to you what you are good at. Sometimes, as we grow older, we discover new gifts which we can use as we branch out, pivot our lives, start a new chapter. Maybe we get an opportunity to share our wisdom and knowledge with others. We never stop learning and growing. However, never compare yourself to others. We all have our own way of doing things. Remember, a flower does not compare itself to the flower blooming next to it. Its touch, smell, appearance, the time it flowers, are all unique to that individual flower, and so are you. Now, there's an exercise which I would like you to sit and do. Sit quietly and think of 3 lessons that life has taught you and what you learned from each one. Then think of what unique gifts you have. What are you good at? The biggest lesson I learned in life was life happens for you, not to you. If I had been writing this book 18 months ago, I would have said I had been a victim all of my life. But then I learned that life happens for you, not to you. It was a huge aha moment for me. It was so big, it made me sit and reflect on the whole of my 66 years of life. And I realised that every bit of trauma I had gone through or experienced had been life giving me a lesson which may have taught me patience, humility. That was a big one. Made me stronger, more forgiving, teaching me how to let go and move on, how to stand on my own 2 feet, how to be alone without feeling lonely. But like I say, the huge lesson I learned was indeed that life happens for you, not to you. I would say that this was the most profound lesson of my life. I certainly would not be the person today I am. Every event has helped me to grow, and not only that, but it has also made me a much better person, a person whom I love. With regards to Stephen's death, I firmly believe he now works through me, hopefully making a difference to people's lives and bringing more love into them. I hope that the guidance I give you during this book will help to turn your life around for the better. It all starts with taking one step in the right direction, and each day taking another and another. May I add, I'm still taking steps. I think you do until the day you die. Sometimes, through no fault of your own, you have a setback. So as soon as you are able to, get right back on track, and maybe you have to start again. But you don't need to go right back to where you first started, because you have learned to use tools which will give you a head start. The most important fact is that you take that initial step and keep taking them daily. Keep moving forward, and good luck. My next chapter will be about stress. Thank you for listening, and take care. Bye for now.